Hey, how's it going? So today we had our grandbaby for the day. He's just over a year old. So we had a lot of fun with him. We had him outside and he was riding the tractors and feeding the chickens, and we just had a good old time with him. So I went and returned him to his parents, and my daughter says, "Hey Mom, what do we have plans for dinner?" And I'm like, "Well, geez, I'm not sure." I says, "I'll figure out something when I get back home. Usually I can just grab something and whip up a real quick meal for us." So I come home and she's got this little bundle of vegetables that she went and picked, and she's like, "Here you go, Mom. I'm helping for dinner," which I thought was kind of cool because she's the one that mainly takes care of our big garden and I tend to the little garden up by the house. And so I'm gonna have you guys come along and see how we throw together real quick. It's like a black bean salsa, and I'm kind of adding my own little twist to it. It's amazing for the summertime. You can use tortilla chips, or if you have the corn tortillas that you can fry up, you can do those too. I just don't want to add any more heat to my house, and it's already getting late, so we have to work on putting brakes on the van, and so I just want a real quick dinner so we can get back outside and get rolling with, chores. We're working with some chives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different lettuces, some parsley, purple kale, cilantro, one of my favorite herbs. This is a hot pepper. I can't remember off the top of my head which one this one is, but if you let this one turn red and dry, we grind that up and use that in some chili or anything spicy. Some sweet peas, some little jalapenos, and some basil. I opened up 2 cans of black beans. Dump that in the pot. 1 can of corn. These are 2 cans of peaches. Normally I use fresh mango, but I don't have any fresh mango, so peaches it is. And these I'm going to dice up before I put them in there. Just keep those up real quick. Look at that. Let's check on these little shrimps. Oh man, look at those guys. Those look amazing. About that much red onion. If you don't like red onion, you certainly do not have to put it in there. If you like more, you can put more. Okay, so I have a little tip for you. If you're working with jalapenos or any kind of a hot pepper, don't do it barehanded. I promise you it's gonna hurt. And you might even find out other ways that you have the jalapeno oils on your hands. So if you don't have any vinyl gloves or rubber gloves, whatever, I have a whole bunch down in my kitchen, but I'm just real quick just grabbing a bag like this, gonna throw it on my hand to give this as my barrier, because I don't like touching my eyes or whatever, and then me going, oh my god, I touched jalapenos earlier today and I didn't wear gloves. So that's just a tip for you guys. Careful with those peppers, because sometimes they bite you back. Because I don't know how bad these are, I am going to do them in bigger pieces so that if somebody does get one and they don't like the jalapenos, they can just pick them out. Actually, this one I'm going to cut into little pieces because, I don't know, how bad can they really be? Real tiny, like, hopefully this will just give it a little bit of flavor and just a teeny tiny bit of heat, and then if anybody wants the bigger slices, they can just go ahead and serve themselves up some holy hotness. So the next item that I'm going to be putting in here is cilantro. Either you like cilantro or you don't like cilantro. There does not seem to be like a middle of the road cilantro people. Either you are or you aren't. If you don't like cilantro, you can always substitute parsley. How do I know, or how would you know if you don't like parsley or cilantro if you've never had it before? People that don't like cilantro, when they eat it, they usually have a like a soapy taste or a chemically taste in their mouth. I guess it's like part of your DNA. Like, matter of fact, when I had my DNA tested, that came back and said that I was unlikely to have the dislike for cilantro. So yay me, because I can eat the stuff like it's a salad. I can eat a whole salad of it. I absolutely love the stuff. But there's those that don't, and if they don't, you could omit that and just add in fresh parsley if you want to have that pretty look in there, and that's fine too. Now, because everybody in my family happens to absolutely love cilantro, we are going to go heavy on this. If you're serving this for a party, you know, and you don't really know if your guests are going to like the cilantro or not, or you just want to put a, you know, just a little bit of a hint or a kiss of it, I probably do like, I don't know, maybe this much, and then do the rest parsley. And because my daughter picked chives, I am going to cut them up. Them in fours. And then just dice them up so small. There's really not going to do a whole lot here. It will look pretty in the dish, and it will give it a little bit of flavor if you get it, if you get a little bite of it in your mouth. Guys, look at all that. I mean, that's a couple tablespoons right there. You know, and she just went through the garden and picked what was available. And we have a lot of chives out there, but she just grabbed it because she knew that I will throw it into something and make something out of it. But just those few little stalks, and look at how much is here already. So next on the chopping block are these cucumbers. I think that these are English cucumbers, and I think these other ones are just regular salad cucumbers. It doesn't make a difference when they're at this stage. I just washed them off, took a little bit of dirt off of there. You know, if we're in the garden, we'll just munch on them. I don't care. Dirt's good for you. We don't peel these. The skins are real tender at this age, so I just kind of do them to a size that I think I like. Again, you know, if you want to cut them whole, cut them thinner, thicker, it is up to you. I've also seen people take these and shred them. It's like they're sneaking in some vegetables for their children. That's it. Look at that. When I have cuter little bitty cucumbers like this guy, and because I like to have, you know, just different looks and all that kind of in my salad, maybe I'll just cut these into pennies. Look how cute those are. And they're so stinking tender when they're this little. And because my daughter went out and did pick a little bit of parsley, we're going to throw that in here. Sneak in some greens to those people that don't think they like the greens. That little bundle that she had, look at how much I got out of that. And that was just her going through the herb garden and a few of this and a few of that. But guys, let me show you this. Guys, look at this. Chips. Vegetables from the garden. A few added things to it. Some shrimp. Salsa.